Having to free up space on the chat monitor again keeps downloading apps. Four-second response and go.
You did not expect to see me again, did you? You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command. You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Caracosa.
What's with your stink face?
So, here you are at last. The lackey of the Septim Pretender. You still think you have a chance, don't you? We knew you would find your way here eventually, but it is of no consequence. You should not keep my father waiting any longer. He expected you hours ago. Come, you came here to see him, did you not?
That was a lot of talk from someone with a man bun.
Why do you delay? Do you fear to face Mankar Cameron himself? As well you should. Come, my father is waiting to welcome you to Caracosa.
Forgot about that. Don't I have one of those though? No, I don't.
Why do you delay? Come.
Kind of a modern alien.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the mythic age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
I found this guy in his house. And I gotta get the necklace back. Good thing I brought my necklace removal tool.
Not good enough, I'm afraid. Am I supposed to be impressed?
I do not fear death!
Cause is already
I'm
lost.
beyond fear.
My vision will yet be realized. I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the mythic age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Death to the I'm beyond
You
fear.
cannot stop Lord Dagon!
Oh, darn it.
My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul. For Tamriel! Together we can defeat him.
I welcome the contest.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in
Vision will
oblivion!
yet be realized.
West.
I disposed of his naughtiness, and upon such, the paradise he created dissolved around me. I found myself back in Cloud Ruler Temple with the amulet of kings in hand. I must give you the amulet to Martin.
Wait! Do homage to Martin's champion.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
Yeah.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings.
Yeah.
Belongs to me. The Amulet of Kings. So you and Joffrey have said. If it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings. Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny. I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor. Not yet. Until we light the dragon fires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Rakato. He waits for us in the Imperial City. Chancellor Rakato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Manca Cameron's death.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
We should go to the Imperial City at once. Lead on. Lead on.
Time is pressing. Martin must relight the dragon fires before the enemy can stop us. May your sword always strike true.
Hey, how's it going, Amanda?
Hail.
Long time no see.
Sir.
I'm walking with the stylish crew. We got a whole fashion show going on.
Sir.
About to walk the dogs. Oh, that sounds like fun. Time to level up. Nothing like leveling up in the middle of a mission.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, you made...
Yeah, I gotta check for training. I really do need to see if I can train. Catnip tea? Ah. Oh, the enchant. Yeah, I just kind of made it easy. It's too easy. It's the it's the ultimate weapon. It's kind of a hack, but it works. Ain't nobody getting through this except for once in a while you get somebody who's got reflect spell, and then, I mean, it's never been a problem for me. Really? Well, that's interesting. We're almost done with this game, actually. I was talking to Kirk Bray, and he said that there is a mod for Morrowind where they will speak. The Z's are an accident. Absorb health type. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the absorb health is, I think I get more swats out of drain health than absorb health. But maybe I'm wrong about that. He said that there's a mod for Morrowind where the characters will talk and you don't have to read everything. I don't know exactly what he means, but I'm interested to try it. I've never played Morrowind. How about yourself? Can't remember where I was going to train. Yeah, I feel like I need to at least play a little bit of it. I gotta get the feel for it.
You need something special?
No.
Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
Okay, I have trained.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. That's a... Thank you for your business. Walk always in the shadow of...
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Trying to play little bits of that. I went to New York. That was wild. Oh, I wasn't ready. Yeah, I'm not sure what I did in Skyrim. I know I did something similar in Skyrim, and it worked too. But it has been so long. The original Skyrim last played November 26th, 2015. And the Elder Scrolls Special Edition last played October 1st, 2022. So we're almost 3 years ago. Yeah, weirds me out. Have you ever played Elder Scrolls Online? I haveth not. I bought it. Haven't played it. On Xbox. Attack me, William. I'll loot your body before you hit the ground. This is my favorite camp spot. A nice open spot in the sky. Be like a really good place to camp. Right near a rock, your fire will heat that up with radiant heating. I'd probably be able to fire a little closer to the rock. But anyways. Let's camp in the tent full of spiders. Oh, that would be so awesome. I'm not really tired. I'm just like kind of physically tired because it was a long day, and I was also lifting weights, so trying to bulk up again. I got up to 65s that I can curl. And now I need to get myself a pair of 80s, which is a pretty big jump. But here's the thing, is that I'm not looking for small jumps. Excuse me, I should be jumping 10 pounds, but these things are expensive, man. I mean, they're over $1 a pound, and I need 2 of them. I'm looking at spending like $170 for just 2 80s, and then the next stage is 100s, so I'm going to be spending another $220. So I'm going to be spending like $400 just to get a couple of dumbbells. Yeah, but like these 65s I got, man, these things are cool, and they cost me $135, but they've actually, you know, like, I can pick up more stuff. It's easier to turn bolts on my car. It's kind of handy having bigger muscles. I also like not eating too much, but I'm eating a little bit just to try and, like, you know, like not eating bigger quantities, but eating more often. But I was gonna eat a slice of cake, and I'm like, it smells like chemicals. Had me thinking about a few months back, Mountain Dew started tasting different. I drink a lot of it, and it started tasting more refreshing like it did in the 90s. And it kind of had to do with that one guy who was all like, there's poison in our food and stuff like that, and the red dye, yellow dye stuff. Something like that. And then today I was talking to somebody who works at a very large grain manufacturer. They take in grains and turn it into products like corn syrup and ethanol. You know, different glues and sugars and alcohols, esters, oils, that kind of stuff. And he said that they lost a contract with Coca-Cola, which isn't Mountain Dew, but it still had me thinking. It's kind of interesting, because it seemed like Mountain Dew kind of tasted like lemon balm. There for a while, it was tasting like Pledge. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. kind of interesting. You know, other than the taste, I haven't really noticed any difference. Not in how it affects me, or how I'm affected, dietary-wise, digestive-wise, the amount I drink. None of that's changed. Kind of jealous of the knee pads on my suit. Those would be handy. Nice little close pan around the dead body there. Relaxed body. It's just a relaxed body. Yeah, I'm so sad. I can't eat snack cakes anymore. I used to love snack cakes, but they're just so low quality fuel. They don't provide anything. They just taste like empty space. I swear so many things are filled with air. I mean, that's what a lot of a snack cake is. There's air pockets, and then the frosting is whipped up. Cheesy puffs. They're selling you a lot of air. Alright, where are we going? To save the day? I like when the cam pans around. Oh man, he's getting his steps in. Teach that wall a lesson, Boris. When I was a kid, my mom used to deep fried donuts. And actually, well, it wasn't donuts, it was Pillsbury biscuits in the roll where you pop.
Sire,
The biscuits pop
Chancellor
out.
Akato is expecting you. He had word of your arrival in the capital.
Very well. Let's finish this.
And we used to make homemade glaze. And she's like, the store-bought glaze is just powdered sugar and water. But this
Show
glaze,
respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping your voice down.
oh, it's Boris. But this glaze, it was powdered sugar and butter and vanilla extract. Really good. Craveable
Welcome
glaze.
to the Imperial Palace.
We have arrived in the Elder Council chamber. I must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Okato, the head of the Elder Council.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept
Chancellor
your
Okato!
claim to the imperial
Chancellor
throne.
Okato! Chancellor Okato! The city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Whoa, no.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the emperor. To the Temple of the One.
The Imperial City is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened all over the city, and Daedra are pouring out their drinks for their fallen loved ones. I must escort Martin because I am now a lady of the evening, and Martin is a very lonely man. So I am going to escort Martin safely because we're into, consent to the temple of the one, where the two of us will become one in love and passion, where he can light my dragon fires. I'm sorry, the dragon fires, and close the oblivion gates, while opening my oblivion gate and save the city.
Do your worst.
Whoops. Damn it. Alright.
Welcome to the
See
Imperial.
if we can rush through this. Now this is the size of the bowl I need. For my cereal, I mean. I would just sit here on the edge of it with a giant spoon. You know, one of them like straight ladles.
I've been expecting. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial throne. We should arrange...
Chancellor Okato, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the emperor. To the Temple of the One.
Ignite it. I swear playing this game is kind of like smashing two men together. I got one of them. Short work. Oh,
That's the
we're
best you can
supposed to
do.
go this way. Wait, did it? Who hit Chancellor open? Okay, I'm starting to wonder. Yeah, I thought I was in Groundhog Day. Isn't that a good movie?
Will you fall down and bleed to death?
Yeah, what's the first movie you remember seeing in the movie theater? The first movie I ever remember seeing in the movie theater was Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I remember thinking how weird it was that a cartoon human was dating a cartoon rabbit. Because they couldn't mate. And I must have been like 4 or 5. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was really hopeful for it, but I was also disappointed because it wasn't. It wasn't like Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes were funny for me as a kid, but that movie wasn't. I was like, this was a bunch of adult situations. Watching it now, it's funny. Oh, well, yeah, a little bit of that. I have moments where I remember them. Various things about it. Mehrunes Dagon, they misspelled dragon, is here. The barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel have been destroyed. Our only hope now is to somehow defeat him and cast him back to Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. He's not going to tell us, he's just going to do it. Where's Martin at? So that's the bad guy. Huh. Well, I was kind of counting on that.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
I get it, dude. You're scared. I'm scared too. But you don't have to hide inside of Chancellor Okato's coat. You can come out. And then we can cast him back into Oblivion.
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him. But now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about that necklace? That thing's pretty dope, bro.
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea, one last hope. I must reach the dragonfires and the Temple of the One.
Yeah, I want to smoke me up some dragon fires too, man, but we can celebrate when he's, you know, toast.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
Alright, homie.
Then I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Okay. Nice deeds. Yeah, he's got some nice. He's got a nice close-up. Good nipple. Alright. Follow me, and you can stay here or come with. Either way, Chancellor or Octomom.
I'm with you.
Where am I supposed to go with this guy? Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the Dragonfires or all hope is lost. Light it up, man.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you. But now I must go. The dragon waits. The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of oblivion. Forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into oblivion. We've won!
He took too many blue chews. He's hard as a rock.
What do you mean? Gone? We saw the temple dome explode, the avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Well, sort of.
The joined blood of kings and gods, the amulet of kings, the divine power of Akatosh.
Yeah, I think he ate it. It looked more like a Jolly Rancher.
Then Martin is gone. Yes, sealed forever. Merun's Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
What about the umpire? We're gonna play some baseball.
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive.
I know, right?
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil. And, as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Okay.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Unless it falls over. Just saying. It kind of looks a little weak in the legs. Oh, congrats. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. He now has a crown. Well, that's interesting. Spend the game getting all the fancy things, and then that's it. Back to normal. Kind of interesting, you know, that we finished this giant months-long game on 9/11, and then back to normal on 9/12. Just clean it all up. Third era. 434, huh? There is no normal. Yeah. Shoot. I was actually thinking about that today, yesterday, about my age at the time of 9/11, and, I mean, like that guy that got assassinated recently, he was like 31 or something, and I was like, man, that means he was like 7 years old when 9/11 happened, or whatever. I'm bad at math sometimes. Just saying. But it had me thinking about, like, you know, before and after. And it had me thinking about, like, something that Ben Stiller had said on the Dennis Miller show on HBO, that, like, it was like a week after, you know, and Dennis Miller's a comedy show, and it's an adult comedy show, so they could talk about anything. It was basically like YouTube now, or well, more like Twitch. Yeah. And Dennis asked Ben Stiller, he's like, what shocked you most about it? And Ben, he's like, I think it was just the idea that there's people out there that don't like us. And I was like, yeah, that kind of sums it up. Because I even heard a guy on the radio today. He was like one of the responders or whatever, and he's like, oh yeah, I remember when the first plane hit. All of us, we were out there, in the firehouse. We're talking about, oh, them New York guys are going to be busy all day. And then when the second plane hit, it became serious what was happening that day. And so it was just like a shocking moment. And when I went to New York this year, by chance, the most affordable hotel was right down overlooking the memorial. And I don't know if you saw my pictures on Facebook or not, but that's where I was. Oh, I'll show you something I haven't posted. Oh, actually, I was going to. Yeah, we're gonna install and start Skyrim to see the jump from one game to the next. And that means I have to download and install 14.9 gigabytes. Huh. So in the meantime, at 5% complete, we can look at this. Unexciting picture. There it is. Yeah. Elevator call buttons not working. Please use service elevators through the door to the left. So basically, it's a partial building reno. And so this big building, there's like, different storefronts along the bottom of it. And one of them, you walk inside, you go up the elevators to the 5th floor. You check into the hotel, then they give you a key card. You go over to the special elevators, and then you can badge up to your floor. Those ones were busted. Gotta use a service elevator. First class aroma. If you're into trash. I mean, New York trash. Very, like that very recognizable trash. So ripe. Stings the nostrils. Isn't that from Anchorman? It's like, it smells like gasoline. So you know it's good. I wasn't really planning on it either. It just happened to be the hotel that was down there. I think that was my first day when I just got there. Just taking pictures. Okay, 23%. Now, in the meantime, do I have any jokes that I've written? No. Shoot. Tour guide. So bad, they turned out to be a tumor guide. I went to New York and the comedy club said you can collect you can collect money at the door. And I said that, wow, that's way better than having to collect money at the fire exit. Saw the Statue of Liberty. Not as big as I thought. As far as statues go, you know. It's big, but it's not that big. Kind of a little lady. And, you know, it has to have that step stool. Reach up that high to light the stove. It's dumb. I want to do a bit on clickbait, but I don't have anything on that yet. Alright, what about the other? Let's see. I was talking to a girl at the bar and I got excited because she said she was going to show me the Ramba. And then she showed me her robot vacuum. And I told her I could teach you how to salsa. And then she went and got a spoon. And she tried to tell me that 2 inches isn't that much. I said, well, let's take 2 inches off your hair. I don't have anything after that. Yeah, that's another thing. I need to create my character. And here's another thing is that what am I doing with it? Uh-oh. This blasted phone keeps like updating, and so it's like free up space, and I'm like, I've already done that like a dozen times. So now I can't see. There we go. Won't be able to stay up, but look forward to you playing. Aw. I wish you could, but I understand. That was another thing, is like trying to come up with my character, like, even with the jokes, what am I doing with them? Do I really, am I a performer? I always thought of myself more as a writer. Maybe I should be a character. But I could be like a promotional character. I gotta sell things, but in a funny way. I think that's probably a good outlet. Both and more. Okay, now my chat monitor's bugged. Let's see, where are we? 50%. 51%. Okay. Alright, so check it out, right? On my main stream, my gem stream channel, I do a thing called Why'd I Buy That? And I was like, I need to do that, but funny. I don't, let's see. Zoop. I was like, almonds with chocolate, that kind of sounds like a nice snack. And I think they were on something. I bought some. Zoop. As we zoom in on the bottom. I bought some skinny dipped almonds. This is the last why'd I buy that picture I have, other than the couple recent ones. I didn't have anything. I think I already did the skinny dipped almonds though. And I was like, almonds with chocolate, that kind of sounds like a nice snack. And I think they were on sale. I'm walking down the nut aisle and I'm like, I want to get some nuts. I don't want some cashews because they're not good for me and too much coating isn't good. Although seasonings, I do like seasonings and sugar. So then I saw, well, I mean, yeah, skinny dipping comes to mind. So I did think, that side of me is invoked, but I didn't read it. I couldn't because it's all weird text at the top and the text is skinny. I can't really read it. I did see a pretty blue package with chocolate on it. The pretty blue package with chocolate was, it was on the top shelf. So I was kind of like, maybe it's health food. So maybe I should steer away from it because health food is gross. Everybody knows that. But at the same time, it is in the nuts aisle and it's like off brand. It's like their own company. They're not one of the big companies. Maybe they're not. Maybe they are one of the big companies. I don't know. But that's kind of how it seemed. And so, because they're saying that they're rebellious, they only put a little bit of chocolate on their almonds, and I'm like, what? But at the same time, I'm like, those are the only chocolate covered almonds that there are there. So I got them, and actually, the chocolate on them isn't even really waxy. It's more like a powder chocolate. They're pretty good. I actually bought another package of them. It's been a while, but yeah, I wound up going back and buying a second package. They're pretty good. I'll probably buy them again sometime. I like the Edward Mark coconut chocolate almonds better, but those are pretty good. So that's what I bought, and that's why I bought that. Have you ever bought tree seeds coated with other tree seeds? And why did you buy those? You had perfectly good money. You could have kept it, but you didn't. Why? Why, I say. So, yeah, anyways, that's how that goes. And so I want to do more of those, maybe like in store, I'm thinking. And I think they would make good clips. Maybe I should just start feeding my channel into my AI generator. For the ohms, that's why. Yeah. Well, yeah, but that comes back to like cheese. There's a lot of different types of cheese. So you pick the type of cheese you want. There's a lot of different brands. Why'd you buy the brand that you bought? And there's a lot of different sizes. There's a lot of different styles too. You want the little sticks or the big sticks? Or the actual sticks? Or the slices? Which I call plain cheese. Kind of looks like plain, flat plane of cheese. Old hard milk. Milk croutons. Cheese. I should post that on Facebook. Cheese cubes are just milk croutons. Yeah, it's nothing like putting some dairy on some dairy. %78. You know what would be cool is if we could spend time organizing my jokes. But what, I mean, even then, what am I gonna do with the jokes? Because I named the stream that, and actually I'm up to about 4,700 jokes now. Which, the average is about 1 in 10 is actually funny. And 1 in 10 of those is gold. Which means now I've got like 470 funny jokes. And like 47 golden ones. It's pretty good. You can do a special with that. We need to work on Fraser. I agree with that. I keep wanting to like write more for it, and I just need to start putting it out there, getting it out there, and you know, because usually like I want something to be perfect right out of the box, but sometimes you gotta like do it a few times before it gets good, and then you get a little better, and then you add to it, and then you have the second round. Anything you do for a while, you get better at. And if you try hard long enough, it happens pretty quick. Shoot. I was doing Taekwondo for a lot when I was a kid, but then I didn't for a lot of years. And when I got back into it, within a year, I was getting gold medals. Just because I worked so hard. I've been working hard at work, and it's not really doing anything. We talked once about kids. Like, man, I really wish I would have gotten to have kids. Maybe I still can. That would be awesome. But, you know, that's a whole nother thing. Then there's also other things. You know, I could do bigger things. I am gonna invent the clothes folding machine. The clothes folder. 92%. You take the ball of laundry out of the hamper and put it in the washer. Wash them. Ding. Ball of laundry out of the washer. Into the dryer. Ding. Ball of laundry out of the dryer. Then the idea is to put it into the folder, and it will come out folded. Now, there are machines where you can take and put the ball of laundry in your hamper. You take one out, you orient it, and then you put it on the machine, and the machine flippity flippity flap flap. So that's the back end. We got to go from the ball to the machine, right? And we got to be able to do it with a few restrictions, 96%. The few restrictions are things like space and budget. So if we're going to make this a consumer grade product, oh, totally. Okay. My ringtone for my phone is the Jetsons doorbell. Sometimes when someone calls me, I say, Jane, can you get the door? Anyways, I was thinking, like, the ball of laundry. Now, let's say that our restriction is like maybe 2 refrigerators. That big. That's pretty big, but still, people can get that home. People can have that delivered. It's like getting a big bed. And then it has to run on, like, 110 or maybe 220. Something like that. But I think we can do that. Can't have any, like, cameras or processors. Those things are expensive. We need stuff that's like servos and photo sensors. So, got this idea for like a spinning thinger. Then we'll take the ball of laundry, and it takes one piece of clothing, one piece of clothing, one piece of clothing, one piece of clothing, and it turns it into a stack. So it separates the ball into just one piece. Now, from there, working on the problem. This is where I'm at with the clothes folder. So you have one piece of laundry. How do you do it? I need to talk to some blind people. I think a lot of it's fingertips, which has me concerned. So what I do is I'll look at the article of clothing. I'll find a spot to grab it. I'll grab it there. I'll pick it up. I'll find a second spot to grab it. I'll grab it there. I'll readjust the first spot and then give it the shake. And so it's raise, attach, reattach. And so I'm thinking of different things. And one of the things I had was like, like an umbrella. And like it goes like that. Sort of something like that. If it could go in the hole of a shirt and then open up, it would open up the shirt, open up wide, and then flatten out. Just whoosh. And so what we could do is put like photo eye on that and bathe the chamber in infrared. And so when it disappears under the article of clothing, it will whoosh and open up and try to pick it up. And if it doesn't pick it up or it doesn't open up properly, it will reject it. And so you'll get like 30% of the clothes folded and 70% of them rejected out the bottom. You put them back in through the top and run them through again. What would people pay for something like that? That size, that convenience. I mean, what would people pay to have that, and what could they actually afford to pay? $500? $5,000? $50,000? $50? What are people? A lot of energy costs. That's what I'm kind of wondering. Like, the motors. What are the motors going to cost? Yeah. What's the amp hours going to cost? But it's probably nowhere near what a dryer would cost because heat takes a lot. And the funny thing is a dryer doesn't cost anywhere near what a washing machine costs because the washing machine has water. So this is all electrical costs. So it's actually probably closer to like a TV. Okay. All right. Good night, Amanda. I am going to start this game. And thank you for coming by and talking to me. Yeah, there's an added cost to those things. It might not even be worth it. Thank you for talking to me and spending some time chatting with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you have the sweetest dreams. Oh, we're launching. Skyrim Special Ed will now detect your video hardware set and set options accordingly. I think when I bought this game in 15, maybe it was 14, 2014, I had like a 4 gig video card. I'm going to try to pick up on it in the morning. Have fun, Amanda. I won't be on too long. Just gonna get the game started. Then I'm gonna look into this Morrowind thing. Video settings have been set for ultra quality. Of course I gotta go in and set them. Sweet, everything's maxed. Yeah, I just can't do the cake. I just can't do the cake. Can't do the cake. Wow. 10-1 of 22, so 23, 24, 25. We gotta see before we start anew. I don't even remember how to play. Oh yeah. Burns for 10 points and has a chance to cause a fiery explosion. Always like that one. I don't know if I actually made any of my own weapons in this game. Because that said 3 years ago, but I want to say that we haven't played this game for like 5 years. 4 or 5.
Where is that ash-sucking steward of mine? Verona?
The Elden Scrolls.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
We need to go inside, little coach.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
I'm the cat man. Yeah, I'm the cat man. Now if I only looked like a cat instead of Richard Nick's cat. Catchard Nixon. Rich cat. Feline Nixon. Nixon line. Whiskers. Clan folk of the western forests, known as Bosmer, good scouts and thieves, finer archers, natural resistance to poison and disease, command animals. Talented warriors, hardy constitution, natural resistance to poison, call upon adrenaline rush in combat. People of the mountains, smiths prized for craftsmanship, heavy armor among the finest, fearsome when berserked. Tall, fair-haired, strong, hardy. Resistance to cold and talent as warriors. Battle cry, make opponents flee. Okay. Hailing province elsewhere. Intelligent, quick, agile. Excellent thieves, natural stealth. See in the dark, unarmed claw attack. Native to Cryodil. Prove shrewd diplomats and traders skilled in combat and magic, gold coins. Imperials find extra. Call upon voice of an emperor to calm an enemy. High elf, also known as Ultimer in their homeland. They smoke a lot of weed and They originally come from Jamaica, also known as the Somerset Isle. The High Elves are the most strongly gifted in arcane of the races. Oh, they drive cars. They can call upon their highborn power to regenerate magic. Dunmer. Noted for stealth and magic. Everybody's known for their stealth and magic. Whatever. Naturally resistant to fire. Call upon wrath to surround themselves in fire. So they carry a grudge. A British person. I thought that was the Imperial. In addition to their quick perspective grasp of spellcraft, humblest of Bretons boast resistance to magic. Dragon skin power to absorb spells. And alcohol, according to his jaundice. Lizard dude. It looks less like a dinosaur and more like that reptile from... I don't mean reptile from Mortal Kombat the game, but reptile from Mortal Kombat the movie. Morning. Guess that's more natural. Well, we just finished the one, and then in the end of it, they had like that theater playthrough, and then they were like, in the next chapter, and I was like, bet on that. We're gonna find out. This reptilian race, well suited for the treacherous swamps of their black marsh homeland. Natural resistance to disease, ability to breathe underwater. Call upon his skin, regenerate health quickly. So I'm trying to get to the point where I can see what time it is, because it was Third Era, 400 years. This is one of the reasons that I never liked playing this game. It doesn't play properly on a computer. It was designed for console controllers. Well, hello there, Dolly. Drat, did I miss Martin verse? Nah, Martin, he was like, "Meh," and then he ate some Jolly Rancher, and then like a dragon came and took him out. Oh, okay. So Daggerfall and Morrowind and Oblivion are pretty close to each other. And this is in the future. different settings. I don't have vampirism yet. Wait a minute. Oh, yep, lots of dirt. Oh, what does my nose look like? Forehead color? Ooh, on fire. Everybody looks frustrated and angry.
You're a long way from the Imperial City. What are you doing in Skyrim? Captain, What should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry, but make sure your remains are returned to Cyrodiil. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the renegade from Cyrodiil!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Dragon!
What is that thing? Legends be true.
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move now. Up through the tower. Let's go. This way, friend. Move! We just need to move through. See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going. Go! We'll follow when we can.
Just walk towards me! Come on! Just walk towards me! Come on! Hemi, you need to get over here! Now! That boy! You're doing great! Torol! God! Everyone get down! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. Gods guide you, you and me, prisoner! Stay close!
How in oblivion do we kill this thing?
Bela, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hammer. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine! I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign.
Into the keep.
With me, prisoner. Let's go! Where are you going? The barracks is through here! Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? The bringers of the end times? We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. Let's cut you loose. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns. See if one of these chests has some armor for you. You better get some gear. See if one of these chests has some armor for you. See if one of these chests has some armor for you. Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. Look on. You better get that armor on. Give that. What a few swings, too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
You've had enough.
This time. Hold on now. We only want freedom.
You won't take us alive. Mercy.
For the glory of the Empire. No one here now. Let me see if I can get that door open.
We'll make some coleslaw. Now I just need some mayonnaise. I actually don't know how to make coleslaw. Now I need a lot more than just mayonnaise.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen, now!
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
Is someone there?
For Alfred and Skyrim! Die.
Come on! Come on!
I cannot best you! Stand up!
Oh yeah, I had to do like some kind of mod
Find some potions. Might come in handy.
to get rid of these theatrical scenes.
done then? This way.
Where's my health-o-meter? My death-o-meter.
A torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon? Please, don't make up nonsense. Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open. Some pigs. We'll need everything we can get.
Sure. Take all my things. Please.
Grab what you can and let's go.
Oh yeah, there's no repairing in this game.
Come on, hurry up.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me think.
Stormcloak!
That it? Your best?
All right. Let's see if we can find a way out. I better stay back and see the old man. Good luck in this one. Let's see where this goes. I guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us. We better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out.
It's pretty and all. It reminds me a lot of Half-Life 2.
must have scared them off. Now what now? What next? Giant snakes? Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take it by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back. Easy does it. That was close. This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
Survival. It's the need to eat, sleep, and stay warm. It also adds additional challenges such as no fast travel, reduce carry weight, leveling up when you sleep. I'm sure that's fun, but I don't have that kind of time.
Wait. Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he...
Wait a minute, did I just say yes? I think I was supposed to say no.
Wait. Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. The closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Closest town from here is Riverwood. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Stupid dog. I've been hunting and fishing. Someone there? See ya. Yeah!
So confused. Why did they change everything? Things at the top instead of the bottom. But Menus are all weird. Took a perfect game and changed it. Let's start calling him GM.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Hadvar? How do you know him? I'd be glad to help a friend of Hadvar, but you didn't answer my question. How do you know him? What? A dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was. A dragon here in Skyrim. What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace. Aye.
Big mountain.
Hello. Hadvar. Thank Talos. My friend told me about Helgen. Come on inside. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell us what happened.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
I do like the beauty of this game.
It flew right over the barrel!
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother.
It's ridiculous.
Like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your prophecies.
Very nice. Jarl Balscruff is gonna have to wait. Wow, that's a long ways. Half-Life 2 RTX. That's just the same game, right? Which is cool, because it's a cool game. But it's just more of the same stuff I've been playing for 20 years. What I'm intrigued by was that it has mixed reviews. Shouldn't have to run at 30 FPS. Ghosting looks like love. Lighting reactions are delayed. Tech demo. Okay, so the RTX is a problem. Whole bunch of people spouting a bunch of like tech stuff, like need to have the flashlight drain aux power or it just isn't the same. DLSS looks awkward and has lots of artifacts. It just is wrong in so many. Okay. Where's my Morrowind remastered? That's what I want to see. Oh man, 1 GB. This might take a while. %71 complete. Man, these things are ridiculous. $400? Oh, it's 2,000 carats, that's why. Aquamarine's quite the gem. Goes for a pretty good price. This one with the colloid, that's a definite winner. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good point. We're gonna do that. Look. Somebody's already going high on that one. Alright. Morrowind. Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind, Blood Moon, and Tribunal. Are those DLCs? ElderScrolls.com. Goodness gracious. Okay. So that's kind of a Skyrim thing. Yeah, that is definitely where that Skyrim sound comes from. Okay. Third area of Tamriel, prisoner born on a certain date. Oh,
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Okay. Wrong button. Aw. Crying out loud. Third area of Tamriel, prisoner born on certain day, uncertain parents sent under guard without explanation tomorrow end, ignorant role to play in the nation's history.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name? Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
Heck yeah.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
I am definitely walking it like that from now on.
You better do what they say.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where. Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Sweet cookie board. Pretty dope.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours. Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be? Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
We're gonna
Show
have
your
to do
papers
this
to the
again.
captain when you exit to get your release fee. Take your papers off the table and go see Captain Growmiez.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
I like this. This is way better than Skyrim's.
You want something, friend?
Cheers. You ever played this game?
I'm listening. Think it'll rain?
You have my attention.
Okay then. I would like to take you out to dinner. What do you say? Alright then. Square shield, that's cool. Alright, we are gonna have to try that again. Just getting a feel for it, you know. But I'm gonna have to adjust it so it's the right size. And I'll have to look into that text reader that Kirk Bray was telling us about. But we'll do that on the next one. Have yourself a lovely evening. And keep in mind, you deserve it.